You're strong, you can fly, you can reach the other side of the rainbow. It's alright, take a chance, 'cause there is no circumstance you can't handle. When you use your mind, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Trouble gives you run. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Save the planet from disaster. Through the dark, to the light, it's a supersonic flight. Gotta keep it going. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Trouble gives you run. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Save the planet from disaster. Sonic Boom. The world in motion. Sonic Make your move, break it out. That's what life is all about. It's your adventure. It's alright, take a chance, 'cause there is no circumstance that you can't endure. Where's your mind? Mr. Vance, got it good, but the Satan's neighborhood, he's taking over. No, no. Time is now, he can hide, find the power deep inside and make it happen. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Come get your own Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
people of the land known as cyberspace land. How's everybody doing on this lovely day of the week in which we are currently all existing? Hello, Will. Where's my mouse? E102 Gamma. How is it going? Cat. Where is my freak? I found it. Okay. E102 Gamma. Miller Time. What is going on? And any lurkers out there in cyberspace land, how is everybody doing on this lovely day? Good, great, amazing. I love that. Wish the band would act like they enjoy making this music. Right? I literally cannot get them to perform better. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Frick, my in-ears are being stupid. I'm about to lose my literal sanity. My literal sanity is about to fly out of my body. Live on stream. AOL connected, backup, phone line ready. Let's party like it's 1999. How many of you out there, either you or somebody you knew, had a secondary phone line for internet access? We never did. I had at least one friend that did. I cannot remember who it was. From my childhood that had a secondary phone line just for internet access. But for those of you who don't know, back in the day, when you connected to the internet and used the phone line, cell phones weren't a thing. Everybody had a phone line in their house, and you used that phone line to connect to the internet. So when you were connected to the internet, nobody could call you. It's interesting. It's just such an interesting time. It's actually been a long time since I've thought about that scenario. So some people wound up getting a secondary phone line just for internet access. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Crazy, just like me getting ready for the stream today. So, I had high hopes for the past hour of my life getting ready for this stream. I was gonna add a little something here, and then I got home and I turned everything on. And first of all, this past weekend, I wound up doing some things to my desk studio area over here, involving rewiring and other things that many of you probably do not care at all about, but I'm going to tell you anyway, since I have like a studio flavored desk here. It has rack mountable, rack mount rails. And so for literally ever, I've had a desktop computer just sitting here, when in reality, the best form factor for this desk has always been a rack mount case. And so for my birthday, actually several months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, something, I got a rack mount case for my desktop, and I just haven't gotten around to transferring all the guts from my old case into the new one. I also, for Christmas, got a UPS, like a backup power supply for this desk that is rack mountable. So all these things are mounted on the desk now instead of just being there, just being there. And that's great. Everything is so clean and I feel so good. I still have a few other things I need to do to fully put the bow on the package here, but everything is great. And I say all that to say, yesterday when I finally finished and cleaned everything up, I was like, yes, I feel great about this. And then proceeded on with my life. Fast forward to future me getting home today, getting ready for the stream. I turned everything on and realized that I have a lot of automation stuff going on with the audio for this stream. Doing different things like turning things up and down, muting certain things, and doing stuff like that. All of that is automated. And all of that was broken when I turned everything on today. So literally 20 minutes before the stream, I'm frantically making adjustments in the settings in here to fix everything. It is very abundantly clear that I need to rethink a little bit of how I have some of this stuff set up, so whenever that happens, if it happens, it's not a literal 20-minute task trying to get back up and running. So anyway, hopefully everything is fine. I think everything is fine, so we'll see, one of those situations. Can't wait to see your package or the computer, you know what I'm saying? I feel this deeply. I will definitely show it off as soon as I am done with it, it's about 80% complete now. I have a few other hopes and dreams here, but we're not quite there. It's not ready for the full-on presentation. You know what I'm saying? Another time, what's up? Can't wait for today. This is one of the first home console games I ever owned, so have lots of love and nostalgia for today's game. I'll get into that once we get off the ground here. I talked a little bit about this last week, but we'll discuss that a little bit once we get into it here. But I have a surprise. I have a surprise for all of you. It is something that I did not think was actually possible, but it appears that none other than Grimace himself has blessed us with yet another. I believe this might be the last one. This might be the literal last one. But another unboxing of a Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, in theaters only right now, unboxing. I don't know what I just said, but hopefully that made sense. So let's rip and tear straight on into this and see who we've got here. Okay. No spoilers. Zero spoilers. Zero spoilers. It's Will got it. There's the boy. There's the boy. Right there. Look at that. Got some shadow action going on. Love it. So we got I forgot to, in all my chaos, I forgot to get all of the other figures. So yeah, maybe I'll do that if I take a break, but I'm probably not going to take a break because we're in the business of getting stuff done tonight. Flying Duckman 360. Do have 120 Sonic 3 2024 Happy Meal toy. It's Super Shadow. Super Shadow. Okay, very cool. Very cool. So what do we have? We have Shadow, regular Shadow. We have the Sonic with the blue ring, I believe. The Knuckles with the red ring. The Tails with the white ring. I forgot what the other one was. It wasn't a duplicate, but it was another one with a different colored ring. I cannot remember what it was. Was it Tails or Knuckles? Oh, it was Knuckles. It was Knuckles. Yeah, because he had a different pose. I remember that. So yeah. Anyway, that's a thing. What kind of stickers do we have? Oh, we have a torn piece of. I threw the stickers across the room. So rest in peace, stickers. It's fine. 2 Knuckles is. I appreciate that, Miller Time. I'm glad that you enjoy this because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm just trying some things here. So we'll see if we get into any kind of other unboxings here. I love doing unboxings. It's a cool thing. Okay. Boom shakalaka indeed. This seems a little low, IMO. Let me turn this up a little bit. Let me turn the alerts up a little bit. Let me do a little test. Let me do a little skedaddle up like that. We'll do another. I feel like that feels better, right? Yep, there's our boy. Yep, there he is. There's all the things. It's good. It's great. Everything appears to be functioning as expected. Okay. So, move over, Shadow. We have important business to tend to here. So today, what the heck are we doing? We are playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 via Sonic Origins here on the PlayStation 5. I unboxed a fantastic sipping liquid the other day. That might be for a different stream, though. Yes, that might be for the after hours stream. I've been contemplating if I want to do something like that, but yeah. Anyway, whatever. So this is my original Sonic the Hedgehog 2 that I got for Christmas in 1992. Christmas 1992. I got this. I was telling this story last week. I got it when on Christmas Eve, 1992. That's for Discord. Maybe. So I got this Christmas 1992, Christmas Eve to be specific. every Christmas Eve when I was a kid, we used to go over to my grandparents' house and we would open all of their gifts. And so that night, I have vivid memories of this. I got a crash test dummy figure that came with a lawnmower. So I talked about this a little last week. So crash test dummies, for those of you who don't know, they were these little figures that they basically, they had like a couple buttons on their chest, and you'd push them, and all their limbs would fall off, their head would shoot out. Other things, maybe their eyes would shoot out, like all kinds of things like that. It was really a really goofy toy line, but it was, I don't know. It's kind of like an early 90s thing. It came and went very quickly. But I got one of those figures, and he had a lawnmower, and so they came with the vehicles, and you could put them in the vehicles, and long story short, you'd wreck the vehicle, and it would do all kinds of different things to their body, ripping and tearing them apart and making their limbs shoot all over the place. It was a little, it's a little morbid, a little interesting. But, yeah. So that was a thing. I got the lawnmower, and I remember I had the lawnmower with the figure, the Crash Test Dummy figure on the table. Which, side note, I was actually going to set up like a portable camera in the room here tonight and show this to you guys, but unfortunately I did not do that. The table that I have over here on the other side of the room, in the middle of the game room, and also one of my couches they're from my grandparents' house. So literally this exact night that I opened this Crash Test Dummy and got this Sonic 2, it was at this coffee table that's in the middle of the room here. It's not the most attractive table in the world, but it's one of those things that just it just hits me in the nostalgia feels. So yeah, that whole thing. But yeah, so I opened Sonic 2, and I remember I had this playing on a TV, and the intro sequence to Sonic 2 was playing while I was playing with my Crash Test Dummy. It was great. What a time to be alive. So this is my original copy of said game. It's doing that thing where a lot of Genesis games did, where when they've had a lot of action, kind of the label starts just getting kind of weird and faded a little bit. But yeah. So that's my original Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I would be straight up loco pants if I did not take a gander at the manual here. Just need the brown carpet and the tobacco yellowed wallpaper. Exactly. They had, at this time, they had like the shag carpet, the like obnoxiously fluffy, like 70s carpet in the house. No telling how many things lived in that carpet at that time, because I believe that the house was built in the early 80s, I think. Either the late 70s or the early 80s. I can't quite remember, but yeah. So anyway, so are you up to it? Exclamation point. Not even a question mark. Sonic and Tails. Look at that. For gameplay help, you got to call 1-415-591-PLAY. You know what I'm saying? And then got some story here. Miles Tails per hour. The Fox. For those of you who don't know, Miles Tails per hour. Miles per hour. Can't sit still when Sonic's around. Ever since Miles was a baby fox, he dreamed of being like Sonic. He loves to run after Sonic, waving his two tails behind him, trying to keep up with his hero. Mostly, Sonic lets him trail along, but sometimes, just to show off, Sonic explodes in a burst of super speed and leaves him behind. But Miles doesn't give up. He whirls his tails like a helicopter rotor and takes off flying until he catches up. All the animals call Miles by his nickname Tails because of his two special tails, and one day they saw an astonishing feat. They were all together in the forest watching Sonic perform. Sonic would run, spin, jump in his super spin attack. Then Tails would whirl like a turbo engine and blast off in his super dash attack. What a freaking show-off. Suddenly, Tails just couldn't help himself, and he took a running start, curled up his tails, and whoosh, he was spinning like Sonic. Oh, wow, the story goes on. There's more. There's more. The plot thickens. But now, something frightening is happening. Sonic's friends are disappearing. In their place, nasty metal robots are popping up all over the island. The mad scientist, Dr. Robotnik, is at it again. This time, Robotnik's planning a global disaster. He needs workers to create a doomsday machine that can take over the world. So he's trapping all the animals, turning them into robots, and forcing them to build his ultimate weapon, the Death Egg. You know, reading all this kind of puts it paints a much darker picture than if you didn't read this, you just think, oh, they're, your little animals, happy little animals are flying out of all these enemies. It's interesting. That's fine. Robotnik now rules the factories, refineries, and cities. He's grabbed control of everything except the 7 Chaos Emeralds. These magnificent gems are believed to hold exceptional powers. With them, Robotnik could have the entire world in his grasp, and he'd never let go. The Chaos Emeralds are buried somewhere on the island. Only one tough dude with spiky hair has the speed to find them first. Help Sonic stop the devious scheme of the demented scientist. Spin like a speedball through space. Grab power sneakers and loop till you're dizzy. Twirl over twisting speedways and rocket through tunnels. Balance and blast across a bubbling ocean of oil. Find the emeralds, free the animals, and squash Robotnik forever. Plot twist, he comes back many, 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 many times after this. But it's fine. It's fine. I've actually never read that before, so that's pretty cool. Cool. It's been forever since I've opened one of these manuals, so it's actually super cool to kind of dig into these and look at it. This is interesting. This is actually the title screen from the beta version of Sonic 2, so that's cool. There you can, if you're into emulation at all, you can look up. There are actually available different ROMs that have been dumped of Sonic 2. I'm not sure when the beta version is from exactly, but what build it is. Sometimes it's just an E3 build or a demo build or something like that. But yeah. This is such a good game. Look at all these. I miss manuals, man. I'm a sucker. I'm a total and complete sucker for these manuals, talking about all the different enemies and all this artwork and stuff. It's so good. I think today we're going to get all the Chaos Emeralds. That's the goal, at least. That's what's going to happen here in Cyberspace Land, I believe. That's the goal, at least. I think it's possible. I think it's totally doable. Valkyrie. Is that who is Valkyrie? Oh. Actually, a fungus. What is going on? How is it going? I don't see what enemy that is. What's going on, Super Ducky? Also, how is it going? Oh, Valkyrie, that guy. This bro right here. That's interesting. Okay. What? Hang on. What? There a figure. So I'm guessing that went with one of the Sonic sets. Did it come with one of the Sonic sets? Or was it some kind of? Well, obviously it did. I'm a fool. I'm a freaking fool. Ignore me. It's fine. Supersonic hints. Once again, grab everything you can. Love it. Do not leave in direct sunlight or near a radiator or other source of heat. World of Illusion. That is a good game. For those of you who have not played World of Illusion, this is a pretty classic Genesis game there. Sweet, good stuff. Okay, time has come. The time has come. I'm going to stop yapping. And we're going to hurl ourselves into this video game because the time has come. Sega and Disney used to be friends. Now they're bitter rivals. Funny how that happens. I don't think we watched this intro at any point, so we can take a gander at it here. The animation in this is so good. So good. Yeah. Pee good. Pee good. All right, let's do the thing. Just deleting unworthy eggs on my Pokemon Ruby saves. Very cool. Enjoy your egg deleting extravaganza. We are also gonna delete some eggs this evening, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Really quick, let's watch the intro sequence for Sonic 2 because I actually don't remember what it looked like. Sonic 2 intro. Need some more volume here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that was actually like super cool like medley kind of remix of some of those songs. Also, I didn't notice before, but in that particular animation, there's like a sound that Sonic makes a lot, and that's very similar, if not identical, to a sound that happens all the time in the animated series. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog wore that sound out. I wonder if that's a nod to that. Huh. Hang on, let me look at chat here really quick.
On September 24th, 2024, MichaelK said, I was tag teamed.
Oh no. That happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad Clybot works because I just realized I didn't even test that, so that's great. Sega and Disney used to be friends, but now they're bitter rivals. Have you ever played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2? If so, how do you feel about the final bosses each game? Perfect Chaos and Biolizer / Final Hazard. Yeah, I love Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. We're definitely going to play those. I think this year we should definitely do that. Yeah, I love those games. Big fan of those games, especially Sonic Adventure 2. That's one of my favorite games. One of my favorite Sonic games. Honestly, it's probably my favorite 3D Sonic game. Oh yeah. The Fox Network executives from the Tiny Toon Adventures episode. All right, we're gonna take our time here so that we can get all of the Chaos Emeralds. The difference in speed of this game versus Sonic CD and Sonic 1 is Sonic CD. It's quicker than 1. And honestly, when we played through 1 on this collection, 1 I feel is a lot quicker than it is on the Genesis. They kind of sped it up. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. I appreciate this. This is very smooth. On the Genesis, this is like the 3D effect is super choppy. They did the best they could with the hardware that they had, but this is very nice to see. Actually, because it's so smooth, it makes it feel a little slower. My favorite special stage in any Sonic game is the special stages in the Saturn version of Sonic 3D Blast. It's exactly this, but full 3D, and it just feels a lot faster. The music is great. It's super good. It's like this perfected, basically. Yada-da-da-do. We're getting the Chaos Emeralds this evening, people. We're getting all of them. We're not finagling around like we did the past several weeks. Tiny Toons had several awesome video games, especially Buster's Hidden Treasures on the Sega Genesis. They deserve to be brought. Modern consoles. Yeah, I have not played that one actually, but I played a ton of the NES one. And Buster Busts Loose on the Super Nintendo. I played a lot of that one as well. But they're great. Super, super good. Freaking heck. If Sega ever releases a Saturn Mini, it should include Sonic 3D Blast. I think Sonic 3D Blast is on the Saturn specifically. Like, I don't know. It's weird, right? Because is it the best Sonic game? Absolutely far. It is far from the best Sonic game. Absolutely. But, like, I enjoy it for what it is. And specifically the Saturn soundtrack is so good. It's so good. And as I learned last week, it was inspired by the Japanese Sonic CD soundtrack. So that makes a whole lot of sense. It's just so good. It's such a phenomenal soundtrack. Game isn't super quick. It's honestly more of like a puzzle kind of game. Yeah, okay, that was fine. Everything was fine about that. Honestly, more of like a puzzly type game. I don't even know how you describe it. It's kind of its own thing, but it's definitely not really a Sonic game. Frick. You beehole. I needed every one of those rings. Get your blue body down there. Frick, I love the drop dash. Put it all over my face. Kill for something like a Dreamcast Mini. Yeah, I love this. Ever since the NES Classic Edition came out, like, it's just been an ongoing thing. Like, okay, if this company were to release a mini version of this console, what games would be on said console? No! Come on now. Definitely Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 would have to be on there. Crazy Taxi would have to be on there. What do you guys think? Shenmue would have to be on there, I think. Go! Yeah. Whoop! Look at that. Sonic Shuffle, I could see that. What else? What are some other classic Dreamcast games? I'll catch up on chat in a second. I'm hyper in focus mode here. What else? Probably Jet Grind Radio, if I had to guess. Man, the Dreamcast just like, it had banger after banger after banger. It just like, those games just had their own vibe, man. They just like, I don't know, they just had this just like lighthearted vibe to them, but like quirky, lighthearted, kind of weird, but cool. I bet Space Channel 5 would be on there. I'm a big fan of 18-wheeler American Pro! Frick. American Pro. Tails, you freaking fool! Duh. Oh, you Good thing we can retry. 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker. I actually really love that game.
Le who?
Yes.
The her.
Precisely that. I would argue that Tails lost that for us all. I did get hit once, though, so I guess there's that. Which, there's actually a sequel to 18-wheeler American Pro Trucker on the PS2, and I didn't know about that until a few months back. I did pick that up. That's one of those that, like, I don't know if I would necessarily want to play that for an entire stream, but, like, I don't know, I could see, dabbling in that. Tails, don't be a fool. Do not you dare. Okay. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah! Idiot! Fool! Idiot! No. No. Tails! Idiot! Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good here. Everything's fine. Yes, Super Ducky. I actually played some of that at some point last year, I think. Or maybe it was the year before. I don't know. I was capturing footage of it for a short video that I was making.
Wow, winning. That's how you perceive it.
Exactly. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. I honestly, like, Half-Life on Dreamcast actually plays very well. I'm not sure how much of it is there. If the game was done, I think it was mostly done, actually. Well, missed that. Soul Calibur is a fantastic game. Loved that game. Honestly, I feel like some of the Sega sports games would have to be on there. I loved NBA 2K on the Dreamcast. I played a lot of that one. I feel like I'd love to see Phantasy Star Online on there, but there's no chance. Like, it'd have to have online play. That would be interesting. That'd be quite interesting. Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, I've actually never played Skies of Arcadia. It's funny. It's really funny. So, maybe I've talked about this on stream a bit, but mainly... Haha! Look at that. Crazy Taxi 1 and 2, I feel like both have to be on there. I don't know. Whoop. Hope someday Sega makes a new Superstar Sports with games like Sonic, Tails, Rise Story. Yeah, that would be cool. Whoop. Yo, yeah. I'm like going the non-fast, speedy show-off way here. One of my favorite things in Sonic games is when you get going so fast that he kind of starts getting a little bit ahead of the camera. That's like such a cool little detail. I heard a really good cover of this recently. Love it. Wait, what port? Hang on, I missed something. Oh, the Half-Life, right. Company making the port was shut down. Okay, I did not know that. I was wondering why the heck? Bro, I didn't encounter a single checkpoint. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, I didn't finish what I started to say. A thing, tell a story, tell a tall tale, tell a really cool story, bro. But I failed to do the thing. So my main focus in collecting has pretty much been the Saturn, the Sega CD, and the PlayStation. And recently, over the past like maybe 5 years or so, that's kind of been my focus. The Saturn, the Sega CD, and the PlayStation, as well as like some miscellaneous games that I want for whatever reason. Whether somebody recommended them or, you know, maybe I had some nostalgia for them or whatever. But those 3 consoles are kind of my focus. And over the past several years, I've had basically like no interest in collecting Dreamcast games at all. I just had no interest in collecting Dreamcast games. But I don't know. The more I talk about Dreamcast on stream, like the more I feel the urge. I feel the urge. You know what I'm saying? You're a crazy fool. Yes, I assume you're commenting on me collecting for 2 very expensive consoles. It's really ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. The Saturn and the Sega CD, both games, US games are pricey, and it's just ridiculous. Thankfully, I've been able to kind of sell some, like, I've been able to downsize my collection a bit to fund it, so I'm not having to just blow all kinds of money on all these games and whatever. Freaking heck. It's like the money is just kind of getting recycled. So that's cool. That's great. No! Oh no, I'm a failure. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Just kidding, we're fine. We're fine. I was looking at the wrong thing. Woo! Okay, buddy. Great. This is great. This is super duper. Come on. Oh no. Frick. At least we can retry, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. Yep. Yep. Go!
1/2 teaspoon for fast, effective relief.
I see what's been done there. I see what's been done there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 69. Nice, nice, nice. The solution to this is to just not mess up. Thanks, Tails. Thanks, Tails. I jumped a little early on that one. Woo! Come on now. Come on now. Give me something good. Yep, yep. See, the cool thing about this is you're actually able to, since you can retry the bonus stage, you can, you're able to learn it a little bit, you know? Yeah, da, 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 da. Ah! Bruh. Bruh, 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 bruh. We're gonna have to retry this again. Oh my Scooby poop. Son! You fool. Okay, we got this. We got this. This is merely a warm-up. Those were merely warm-ups. Just busting out the WD. You know what I'm saying? Whoop. I'll respond to all the chats in a moment. I am deep in battle here. Deep in battle. Tails, you freaking fool. You know, Will, I've been meaning to add that as that music. I want to add some, like, just some audio things to the stream. Like, commands that just play audio. They don't necessarily have to do something crazy on the screen, you know, just stuff that plays audio. So I was thinking about adding that one specifically. I think that needs to happen. All right, cool. Yeah. Ah! Why? Yep. Yo! Yep. Yo! Okay. Uh-huh. How many did I need? Is that it? Yeah! Love it. Frisco, how is it going? Let's see. Let me scroll back up here. Let's see. So, man, I missed a lot of stuff. Recently got a Wii U. Been having fun homebrewing. I haven't played any homebrew on Wii U, so that actually seems like a console that there'd be some really cool stuff on. Like, what kind of stuff are you playing on there? Super Ducky. I don't even know many good Saturn games. What would you say must play Saturn games? I will come back to that in a moment. I was wanting to play Bug. I'll come back to that in a moment. What's everyone's favorite final Sonic boss music? Mine is Open Your Heart. Mine is probably... It's Live and Learn. Mine is Live and Learn, but I love What I'm Made Of. I love that song. I think that is like that's such a great one. And I love, well, I guess Undefeatable isn't a final boss, but yeah. Live and Learn, but What I'm Made Of is a very, very close second, honestly. Even though I'm not as wild about Sonic Heroes as compared to Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. It's good. I like it, but yeah, whatever. Just 3D World at the moment. I plan on getting Breath of the Wild soon. Ah, okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Always wanted to play Bug. Yeah, so I actually really enjoy Bug. A little bit of nostalgia there for me. I don't think... Yeah, I forgot Sonic Idle animations. Gotta have those. Also, he has a few different edge animations here, right? Yep, he's got the one facing this way, and then the one facing that way, so that's cool. And then also one like at the very edge. I love that. I love the deets. I love the details. That's great. That's good stuff. Okay. The Bug games, they're, in the grand scheme of things, most people would say they're okay. I think the Sega one's better than the first one. The first one's really difficult, mainly because of the way that the lives work. The save system is just straight up. Oh, frick. I knew that was going to happen. The save system is busted. So basically the way it works is like you can only, once you get to a certain level and then it saves that you're at the level, then you can only load from that level a certain number of times until you can't anymore. And then basically you're screwed. So that's how that works. The Japanese version does not work that way, interestingly enough. Frick. So, to be honest, the way to play Bug is play the Japanese version of Bug, which is interesting. Also, a little factoid about Bug that I just recently learned. I mentioned this a few weeks ago. The team that was hired to make Bug on the Saturn, the which was supposed to be a launch game. It was supposed to that they were hired to make a Sonic game. They were hired to make a Sonic game. Real-time associates. Yep, they were hired to make a Sonic game for the Saturn, a launch Sonic game in the U.S. for the Saturn. But Sega of Japan did not want to let them do that. So they said, no, actually, they're not going to make a Sonic game. So, yeah. Duh. They kind of did the fallback on that and used one of their own IPs, Bug, that had never seen the light of day. So that's where Bug came from. And actually, there is a special stage in Bug where you race Sonic. So that's cool. I always thought that was really cool. That blew my brains out when I discovered that as a kid. Right now, currently saving up for the Switch 2. I hope to get it by my next birthday. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we can talk about that in a moment. So Saturn games. I believe you were asking that Miller Time. Saturn games, must play Saturn games. That's a good question. Whoa! I think Knights is a must-play Saturn game. It's a fantastic game. If it doesn't give you motion sickness. I know. I should have gotten a few more rings. I know some people tend to get a little motion sick with that kind of thing, but yeah, Knights is a good one. Let's see what else. So, if you're into light gun games, Virtua Cop 1 and 2 are both fantastic games. I really like Clockwork Knight 1 and 2 and a stall for like 2D type games. We played both of those on stream. I love both of those games. I have not played it yet, but I've heard that Panzer Dragoon Saga is an absolutely legendary game. Definitely, probably not one you'd want to own physically. You'd want to play that on an emulator or an ODE or something. But yeah, Panzer Dragoon. I have not played the second one, but the first one's really good. Ooh. There are a lot of, depending on like what kind of games you're into, there are a lot of really good Japanese Saturn games that did not come out in the US. Specifically shooters like, shmups, that kind of thing. Radiant Silvergun is really good. Trying to think of what else. The Saturn version of Mega Man 8, IMO, is the only way to play Mega Man 8. And as far as I know, it's the only time that version of the game has ever been released. Anytime Mega Man 8 is released on any kind of compilation pack or whatever, it's always the PlayStation version. It's never the Saturn version. The Saturn version has extra levels, extra content, a little bit different music. The soundtrack actually, just the way that the audio works is actually better. Here we go. Yep. Yep. Whoa! Okay. Give me those rings. Thanks, enjoy. This is probably fine. Don't you do this. We got this. Yep. Just like that. See? It's fine. I was not worried at all. If I can even freaking get out of here. It's about to happen again. We have 3 emeralds. The 2013 iOS remake had a green version in debug mode and was a nod to Adventure's incarnation. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. That is a really cool detail. I appreciate that. You freaking flies! Okay. Anyway, Saturn games worth playing. Must play Saturn games. If you're into racing games, Sega Rally is a fantastic racing game. Super, super good. Yo, yeah. I mean, you gotta play the Virtua Fighter games. You just gotta. Should go without saying. I let it happen again. I straight up let it happen again. Come on now. Whoop, da. Yada da da do do do. Yada da da do. All right. Ah. I couldn't duck quick enough. Woo. Yes, E102. We are going to, in fact, play Hidden Palace Zone today. That is one of my goals. One of my things that I'm looking forward to about playing this version of Sonic 2 is getting to that level, and we'll discuss that a bit more when we get there. But yes, that is the 3rd time a guy has done that. Sometimes I go a little too fast, you know what I'm saying?
Hi,
Yes.
I'm Captain America. Here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have. Patience.
Precisely that. Thanks, Cap. Appreciate it. Preach. Strong preach. Yeah. It is at the bottom of the bottom of one of the pits in Mystic Cave. I believe it's the one that was just a bottomless pit. Or it could be the one that... No, maybe it's the one that had spikes in it. I think it's the one that had spikes in it. Yada-da-da-da-da-da. I'm getting straight up flat out wrecked in this level, like a fool. Put me up here. This feels very wide. Ugh. This boss music is so good. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this. Frick. I knew that was going to happen. I love the timpani sounds, and it's so good. It's just so good. Okay, get out of here with this nonsense. The fool of fools. Prefer the beta version of this. I actually don't remember what that sounds like, now that you mention that. Jack Specific made their own version of the Eggmobile for the action figure line, and one of the incarnations is... Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was going to get that, and I didn't. Shaku! Oh, yeah, yeah! Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me some of this. Did not get any Chaos Emeralds in the last level, so that's great. No. Would have been nice to get at least one. Yo, yeah. Let's go camping, Tails. Exactly, precisely that. Yeah. Yo, yeah. Tweedle-deedle-dum-dee-dum. I will happily take these 2 rings.
On November 19th, 2024, MichaelK said, I thought I still had the apparatus in my fingers,
Apparatus?
but I did not.
Ah! Woo! All right, somebody give me a checkpoint. Got to be careful. Got to hold on to those rings. You know what I'm saying? Give me this. Once again, here we are. Here I am presenting a question. Why the heck couldn't Sonic Spinball just play like this? Why did they have to do craziness? Like, imagine if Sonic Spinball just played like Sonic 2, but Spinball. You know what I'm saying? Imagine. Just imagine, if you will. All right, Emerald number 4. Because it wouldn't be the Spinball we all know and love. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Super Ducky. You're not wrong at all. Yeah. Da! Ho! Woo! Yes. You fool. Well, we're missing a lot of rings here. Dead gummit. Oh. Ho 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 ho. Yeah, that's what's interesting about Sonic Spinball is that they, they have all the SatM characters in there, but then they also have Scratch in there too. So, I thought that was interesting. Ah. The last little stretch of that is way easier than the second one. At least we have a bazillion coins and we can retry forever. All right. Ho, 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 ho. Don't do it, Tails. Do not you dare. Do-do-do-do-do. Get 100. Don't mind if I do. Ah, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Oh, frick. Why did I do that? Why did I actually do that? Oh, They tried to pull a fast one on us. Oh, yeah. So yeah, what did everybody think about the Switch 2? Nintendo pulling a... Well, I guess everybody already knows, and, like, things are getting leaked left and right, so we might as well just acknowledge that it exists. Curious to see when it's going to come out. I wonder what they're going to do. If they're going to do like some kind of midsummer Switch for big-handed people. Looks neat, but they showed too little for what we already know. Yeah, for sure. New Mario Kart. The stage I saw gave me Disney and Pixar Cars vibes. Okay, I could see that. I could see that. I'm curious to see some gameplay, and I hope that they launch it with just some like really good game. Maybe they launch it with the new Metroid Prime, and maybe that is a thing. That would be cool. Yabba dabba doo doo. Rather fitting since Disney Speedstorm is my favorite racing game right now. Totally deserves a Cars season. Love it. Yep, I will take all of those. Plot twist, that new Mario Kart is just another Mario Kart 8 expansion. I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest with you, but... yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That was actually my first thought. I was like, this kind of looks like Mario Kart 8. We shall see. I just, like, you know, the Switch launched with Breath of the Wild. Like, that was a straight up, flat out banger to come out. Like, only $59.95 to re-unlock the same courses again. A third time for those of us who did it on the Wii U, even. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2. That's it right there. That's it. I can see it now. I can see it now. There's a boardroom in Japan. And then all these very serious businessmen, they're all in there. They're all in there. Oh frick! Oh frick! And then you know, one of them gets up to do the presentation of a Switch 2 launch title. They slowly dim the lights, and then on the screen appears Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 2. Seems good. Yep. Wii Mario Kart 8. Yeah, I played a ton of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. No, I did. Wait, did I? Yes, I did buy it on the... Did I buy it on the Switch? Now I'm actually questioning if I bought the Switch one. Maybe I didn't. Or did I? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Ashlyn, the Sonic EXE fan. What is going on? How are you doing? Ah, it was so high. It was so high. No, no, no. Ah. Yep, just like that. Yeah, at what year was it? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Before the Mario Kart 8 came out on the Switch, my work at the time had a Super Bowl party, and I said that I was gonna bring Mario Kart 8 and my Wii U and all the goods, so everybody could play Mario Kart 8 while we were waiting for the game to start and everything. And I got really sick literally the day before. And so when I think of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, I think about I drove up, the party was at the office. I drove up to the office. I was sick AF, and okay. And I set up my Wii U and left. I was quite ill. It was very unfortunate. I was very sad about it, but all the kids, it was basically for everybody, you know, pre-game, and then all the kids during the game, basically. They played it all night long, all day, all afternoon. Yeah, na 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 na. Yeah. Tweedle-deedle-dum-dee-dum. Whoop. Ah, ho, 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 don't mind if I do. Do not you dare mind if you do. Me, you. Somebody, one of us. Yeah. All right. Ashlyn is fantastic. That is fantastic to hear. You know what I'm saying? Elijah, what is going on? How are you? No. Oh, yeah, we got one of these maneuvers. Yep, that's where it is. That's where it's at. Woo, buddy! Yep. We are nearing the end of our Chaos Emerald collecting spree. We're getting there. I believe it's the last one where spiked balls are just flying all over the place. And it's a special kind of chaos. A special kind of chaos. No. Elijah's good. I'm doing well. Had a little bit of a freaking heck. A little bit of a rocky start to the right before stream, trying to get some equipment to work right because I'm a fool. But other than that, everything's good. We are getting all of the Chaos Emeralds. What was the number? Oh. Do not screw up, Tails. Do not. Was 220 the number? Gotta be ready to do something special for you when you go supersonic the first time. All right. One more. Watching on my Switch, but commenting on my phone. I love that. That's great. I actually have not used YouTube on the Switch once. I wonder how the experience is. Hey, does this work here? Nope. On the Genesis version, you could like spin dash into this flipper here, and you would just like get kind of stuck there for a little while spinning. That was a thing. Tweedledum-dum-dum-dum. Ah! Woo! Yep, look at that. That's professional video game playing. Are we all fools? Maybe. Tweedledee-dum. It's good. This is where the rubber meets the road in this stage, you know what I'm saying? But Eggman took your money. You're not wrong. We were straight up robbed. Straight up robbed. Yo, yeah, yeah. Yep. Whoop. Sakatukutuku, blakatukutuku, papakadapa, Shaku, Huh. Little crescendo there. That was nice. That was nice. You fool. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was robbed. Tweedledum. Ah! I thought I'd done messed up, though. That's fine. Ah! Ah! Shaka do do taka do do blah do. Ah! Unbelievable. Do you like / know any of the Sonic.exes? I've actually never played any of the Sonic EXEs. I have not. I know that is a crime. That is an absolute crime, but I have not. No! Oh, that was just a miracle. Straight up a miracle. Look at that! Oh! Yeah! Look at that. I love that a lot. With all of my body. Yep. Frick. No. Woo, we missed a lot of rings. We missed a lot of rings. Yep. Let's try that again. Yep. Tweedle-deedle-deedle-dum. Yes. Yes. There's more skill this time than there was last time. And I feel that within my loins on this day. Okay, we have won. We've done a winning. All right. Get 190 rings. Ah! Arkansas Picker, what is going on? How is it going? I'm in the heat of battle. I'm in the heat of battle right now. Otherwise, I don't quite have the instrumentation to play any Freebird. Tails, stop being a freaking fool. Did Tails just lose this for me? I think Tails just lost this. Mother! Good gravy pants all over my face and chest. Okay. Yeah! We got this. This is easy. Easy mode. Easy things are occurring in cyberspace right before our fingers. Look at that. Easy. Easy. Yeah. Yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah! Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this. Ah! Ooh, ah. I almost did a bad right before we even got going there. Yes. Yes. Ah. Ah! Tails! No! No! Oh, no! Freaking don't be a fool. Good thing we can retry this another 47 times.
MichaelK said, it's a snack, but it's meaty.
Ah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ratty, how is it going? It is so good to see you on this lovely day of the week. Yep. 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 Okay, we have this. We have this within our grasp. Our fingertips feel it. Our fingertips are feeling it. Yep. No, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I missed that one again at the beginning. It's fine. We're going to recover just fine. Yep. Got to collide with the first ring. The first ring. Ah. Jump the gun. The gun was jumped. The gun was jumped! The gun was jumped. The gun was jumped. Okay. Yeah. Easy. Ooh. Get 210 rings. Okay, this is freaking where chaos is occurring. Okay. Random. Oh, no! No! Oh, no. Not like this. Not like this. Just random. Just everything is chaos and random. Get these balls out of here. Get them away from me. I don't really know what the strategy is to get rings in this. Dadgummit. Yeah. Sonic 2 is number 3 spot for 2D classic game. What's your number 2 and number 1? Tweedle, tweedle. I think the secret here is to stock up on as many rings as possible. Yep. I feel it.
You get it at home!
We're getting it. We're getting it. It's happening.
You make it home now.
Okay.
Survive!
Got to get as many rings as possible up front so that we have a little bit of padding when we get into that last chaos mode. Huh. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, da, 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 da. Not doing as well this time as we were last time, but, you know, what are you going to do? Son! You imbeciles! Oh, wow. We just blew through like 40 rings. Yep. Come on now. There's no way I'm going to get 19 rings. Number 2 is Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and number 1 is Sonic Mania.
Le who? The her.
That is, in fact, a good list there. That is a good solid list. So Sonic 3 and Knuckles is my favorite video game of all time. So, yeah, there's that. I do think, like, legitimately, if somebody had never played a 2D Sonic game before, I'd actually probably tell them to play Sonic Mania. I feel like Sonic Mania is a phenomenal game. It very well might be the best 2D Sonic game, but I can't unfavorite Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's just not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, and then for me, after Sonic 3 and Knuckles is Sonic 2. Again, nostalgia purposes. I can't undo that, you know? But if I was going to be logical about it, yeah, Sonic Mania would probably be number one. Let's try that again.
Justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
As it does, as it do. Yep. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. All right.
On December 10th, 2024, Michael K said, "Get these putties out of my face."
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got this. Uh-huh. Not screwing that up again. The putties were very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. I've heard that since we played the Power Rangers game, they've patched it, and it's actually a little bit better now than it was when it first came out. So that's cool. I'm not sure what all they did to it, but yeah. Taking your advice, Miller Time. I remember this now that you mentioned that. Everybody's supersonic racing. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground. Ah! No, Tails. No, you bad, bad boy. I'm missing everything. I'm literally missing everything. Look at that. There she blows. My favorite Power Rangers video game is the Sega Game Gear game. I have not played that one. I'm familiar with it. I have not played it, though. Now Sonic can change into Supersonic. All right. Let's do the thing. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot they changed it. Yeah, originally in Sonic 2, so in this you actually have to hit a separate button to transform into Supersonic, so that's cool. But in the original Sonic 2, like all you had to do was just like jump. At least in Sonic 3 you could jump and then press the button again. Yeah. I appreciate that quality of life improvement. Emerald, what is going on? How are you doing on this fine day of the week? Just popped up in my recommendations. Looks pretty chill here. I love that. I love that. I would like to think that we are rather chill. We're rather chill until something chaotic happens. Then, you know, things happen. Things happen when things happen. You know what I'm saying? But usually it's pretty chill. P-chill. I'm absolutely we're going to get to the Hidden Palace Zone. That is a thing that's going to occur. 1000%. That is like why I'm playing this video game right now. Dead freaking gummit. What do we have here? What do we have here? Yeah, I would say that my music is kind of the opposite of chill. You think Sega will make an actual Sonic 4, or do you think they will stay with Mania and Superstars? I feel like they probably won't make a Sonic 4 since, like, they've already made a game they called Sonic 4. But I don't know. I don't know. Then again, they had already made a game called Sonic the Hedgehog, and they made another one called Sonic the Hedgehog. So I'm not putting it past them to do something like that, you know? What do we have here? Look at that. Yeah, da, da, da. Give me some rings. And you best believe when we play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, we're getting all 14 emeralds. That is a thing that is occurring. You know, one of the first games that I streamed was Sonic Mania. Like, ever in the history of streaming. Maybe 2017, maybe? I love this song. It's so metal. It's so metal. Maybe 2017 or something like that, I streamed Sonic Mania. And I 100%ed it live on stream. I would totally do that again. I have not played through it. I have not 100%ed it since Plus came out with all the additional stuff with Ray and Mighty and all that. So I'd be down to do that. I'd be down to dabble in some Sonic Mania. Like I've said a few times recently, we could like fill up the next 6 months playing Sonic games. But, you know, I don't want to go too hard on the Sonic games to where that's like the only thing we're playing. I want to kind of dabble in some other things, but I could definitely see us visiting several other Sonic games this year. I think that should be a goal. Let's do this. So play Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit after you're done with the Origins. We actually played that a few months ago. I forgot when. What the freaking heck? You mean you aren't a Sonic channel? I mean, basically, like, every other song I cover is a Sonic song. So, I mean, I don't know. You could say this is half Sonic, half other things, but yeah. Mighty and Ray do deserve some more love. And speaking of Mighty deserving more love, I would love to play Knuckles Chaotix on stream at some point. It's been a while since I've played through that. Frick. So I would love to... Oh, dadgummit. I'd love to play through that on stream at some point. My original 32X cartridge on my original Sega 32X. Because I'm a fool and wanted one as a child. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, but dabba doo doo. Oh, okay, this is fine. The pit is in Act 2, right? I'm not dreaming that. We're not going to miss that. If we miss it, we're like, we're just not going to miss it. Like, that is literal the priority. Yeah, I'm extremely familiar with that pit because as a kid, I had a Game Genie, so I used to do, like, you know, infinite rings and, like, transform into Supersonic, you can't die, all that kind of stuff. And I frequently got stuck down there at the bottom of that pit. And, like, basically you just have to wait for the time to run out. If you have infinite rings, like, you're stuck. You're straight up stuck. Still have my copy of Knuckles Chaotix from when I thought could play 32X games on a regular Genesis. That, if you have it complete, it is a valuable game. I do not know where my original box is, and that's very upsetting to me. I do have the manual, I just don't have the box. I don't know where the heck, what happened to that. Knuckles Chaotix will be celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. That's interesting. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Go! Knuckles Chaotix has sadly fallen into keep circulating the tape syndrome, having not been released for modern consoles. Yeah, I think Knuckles Chaotix is a pretty cool game. It's definitely has its own vibe. It's very different, and you know the way you control it is interesting. It looks son of a dingus. Okay. It just, the aesthetics of Knuckles Chaotix, it kind of has more of like, I don't know, like pastel colors to it. It's very interesting. I feel like none of the other Sonic games look like Knuckles Chaotix does. And I just really appreciate the way that game looks. I love Knuckles, the way that Knuckles' sprite looks in that game. I think that's actually my favorite Knuckles sprite in Knuckles Chaotix. Get out of here. Yo, my toes are cold up in here. I need to bring my space heater closer to my feet. It is quite chilly outside. It's 17 degrees here. Hopefully all of you are staying warm wherever you are. I failed to mention that earlier. It is quite cold here. I am basically, once it gets to be under, under about 40 degrees, my body is very upset. It's not, is it this one? It's not this one. Or is it this one? Is it this one? It's this one. Haha, I almost screwed up. Ah! Did a cover of The Touch from the Transformers movie? I did, in fact. Love that song. Absolutely love that song. One of my favorite covers that I've done. Okay, so let's take a moment to discuss this for a second. So, what the heck is this level? So, I've mentioned previously earlier this stream the beta version of Sonic 2. So you can download a beta version of this game before it was released. And in the beta version of Sonic 2, you could get to kind of like a form of this. It was like not completed at all, but you could get to like a brief form of this level. And so when Christian Whitehead did this port originally, this was added to the game. And that's freaking cool. I appreciate the heck out of that. And I never did play the game long enough, the port long enough to get to this. So this is pretty cool to see. Obviously you got like very unique backgrounds and enemies. This dinosaur bro here. The level. You get to fight a new Robotnik boss here instead of the one. Oh, okay, cool. I was wondering how that connected back to the main game. We're just kind of exploring here a little bit. No. All good, Miller time. All good. Oh, what do we have here? Whoa, that's cool. Holy crap. Let me put my freaking space heater inside my body. Hold on. Okay. basically the way my room is here, it's above my garage, and so whatever temperature it is outside, this room is kind of the extreme of that. So right now it's a little cold. And since the floor is cold, my feet are cold. Whoa! Yeah, there are lots of interesting enemies in here. Got a foot of snow today. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. And then the name was reused for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yep. Frick. This is I appreciate that they did this. I greatly appreciate this. Let's go. So close to beating Sonic 1 and 2, but I couldn't beat the boss. But with CD, I couldn't beat the bad future of the last act of Metallic Madness, but I did end up beating Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Yeah, I played Sonic CD as a kid on the PC. So I did this really strange thing, and I talked about this a bit last week for those of you who were here. I got a Sega CD with Sewer Shark and Sonic CD for some... I do not remember. I cannot remember why I got it. If it was for my birthday. Tails, in fact, did just drown. Rest in peace. I don't remember why I got it, but I got it, and I played Sonic CD for like an entire weekend, and then at the end of the weekend, I don't know if I must have seen it in a magazine or something, but I saw an ad for the 32X and Knuckles Chaotix, and I thought, yeah, I actually want that. I actually want that instead of the Sega CD. Man, there are a lot of enemies in this that I just don't remember. I had totally forgotten about. All right, Emerald, we will catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. But anyway, so long story short, after playing the Sega CD for a couple of days, my mom returned it, and we got a 32X. So, and what? Okay, hold up. Okay, I actually love this boss. This is super cool. Okay, hold up. Dadgummit. Okay, the fire. The fire. A guy has got to avoid the fire. Like a fool. I keep touching the fire. Yes. Some of that. I did not know that was going to happen, but that's a pretty solid strategy. Did get Sonic Origins Plus for my birthday. I beat Sonic... Frick. Sonic 1, CD 2, and 3 in one day. 100%ed it. I love it. Yep. Dadgummit. Not good. No bueno. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Gah! Okay, well now I know what to do, so there's that.
The current DSI count is 535. This is the first of the day. Get a grip.
I really, this boss is like super cool. Like this is such a unique boss.
On March 26, 2024, MichaelK said, "Some magic is occurring in my fingers."
That's what I'm saying. Bruh. Woo. Come on now, come on now, come on now. Oh, what? Woo, woo, woo. I almost did a straight up flat out dumb there. Whoa! Tweedle dum dum. I love that sound that he makes when he blows the horn like that. Oh. Yes. Yes. Saw. Yep. 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 No, indeed. Give me this. All right, fantastic. What a blessing to us all. Okay. Come on now, come on now. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Love it. Why does it sound like a foghorn? Yeah. Cha-cha-ching. Yeah, I greatly appreciated that they put that in there. That is such a cool detail. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, like some people would be like totally upset that like they messed with the game at all in any shape or form. But as an enormous fan of this game, I feel like that is the perfect addition to the game. If they're gonna add anything to the game, that is just like a perfect addition. Frick. Woo! Funny enough, Loudmouth was a junior counterpart of Looney Tunes. Dadgummit. Yeah, da-da. Get out of here with that. Yep, just like that. Just like that. Do-do-do. Got him. No, no, no. Yep. Come on, baby. We're almost there. We're almost there. Do not rob me. Do not rob me. Whoa! That was unexpected. Get out of here. I'm too fast for you. I'm too quick. I'm too swift. Ah! Give me some rings. Thanks. All right. Still have the Super Saiyan homage with Supersonic. Yeah, I think they nailed the Supersonic thing here. Hypersonic is my favorite of all the whatever enhanced Sonics. Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Sonic Adventure 2 plus Battle are my favorite Sonic games. Same for me, actually. Except I would just say the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure 2 just because nostalgia reasons. I recognize that the GameCube version is better, but yeah. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Straight up, flat out unbelievable. No. Suffering Succotash. Some say the frame rate is better on the Dreamcast. Interesting.
So bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I did not know that, Millerton. I did not know that. Also, the thing I love about the Dreamcast one is like the downloadable DLC, like all that stuff. Breeding in Pokemon Ruby is so hard even with PK Hex to see all the egg stats. I actually have not played Pokemon Ruby. I've only played Blue, the original Blue, Yellow. I played a little bit of Black. And I played maybe like 15 hours of, what was it? The one that came out on the 3DS, whichever one that was. Please release me. Thanks. Enjoy. Ah! Tails, let's steal some of this oil from Eggman for the tornado. What's he gonna do? Yeah, what is he gonna do? What is an Eggman gonna do? Whoop. No. All right, let's do the thing here. Get out of here. Ah. Tweedledee-dum-dee-dum. Yep. Frick. I could not duck fast enough. I actually I love that little detail that... Oh, Tails, you freaking fool! When the laser skims across the ground like that, you know, it makes that effect on the ground. Because they totally didn't have to do that, right? Somebody just kind of took that to the next level. I appreciate that. My console that I use is the Switch. The Switch is a great console. The Switch, for sure, is a great console. I think, I mean, to me, the Switch is like the perfect console, being able to dock it, play it on TV, or take it with you, and it's the same console. Doing what Sega did with the Nomad many years ago. But very, very, very cool console. And like, I don't know, the game, like, what's cool about the Switch to me is that a lot of people, they were like really, really into the PlayStation Vita, specifically because of a lot of the like third-party, like the indie support that was on the Vita. There was like that was scary. There was a whole lot of like really, really good indie games that came out on the Vita, and kind of that when Sony just totally deleted that console from existence. It was kind of like the Switch kind of took the torch from the Vita as far as all that goes. So not only do you have all the great first-party Nintendo games, but you also have like really, really good. It's like very strong in the indie game department. Also, I just appreciate, that it runs off cartridges. You know what I'm saying? The Switch's favorite modern console, not only because of all change between handheld and console, but a lot of games are compilations of older games. Yeah, that too. There are a lot of great compilations on the Switch. It's just they nailed it. They straight up nailed it. We'll have to see what happens with the Switch 2. I don't know if they're gonna be able to have the same success with the Switch 2. I'm glad they learned from the Wii U though. And they called it Switch 2, so it's very obvious to literally anybody, this is next generation Switch. Had a Sega Nomad, bought off eBay sometime around 2011. I think the battery life was abysmal. Yeah, I don't remember. I had one as a kid. And I don't remember the battery life being horrific. But to be fair, usually when I played it, I was playing it like in the car on a road trip or something. So I had it plugged into like a cigarette lighter. So I didn't honestly have a whole lot of experience with the battery pack. Nowadays, and I need to finish this, but laserbear.net, they released basically a redone battery pack for the Nomad that's like 3D printed, has some circuitry stuff that they set up. You just have to buy. It takes a special kind of rechargeable battery that goes in it. And I got the pack itself, but I haven't bought those batteries yet. So I really would like to do that at some point. Keyboard I had to unplug and replug it. Why does it seem like a computer can't handle having this many USB ports? Maybe it can't. Yeah, laserbear.net they do a lot of like 3D. Oh, these gears are smooth in this. I love that. They have a lot of really, really cool. It's just another one of those websites where they're releasing really cool enhancements for retro games. Such as another one being it's like a Bluetooth controller port replacement for the GameCube. So you can replace all the controller ports with controller ports that handle Bluetooth. So you can either plug a controller in and play it like normal, or you can sync a Bluetooth controller to that port and play the GameCube with a, Xbox One controller, or whatever. Miracle Sonic. I do not believe I have heard of Miracle Sonic. Do tell, do share, do explain. That was interesting how those just all kind of popped in like that. Boom. Or put X amount of USB ports on the computer but can't use them all at the same time. It kind of depends on the bandwidth that's being shared between the ports. So if you have a bunch of devices plugged into them that don't use that much bandwidth, then it's totally fine. But if you have like a freaking like capture device plugged into one, and then you try to plug like a webcam into another one, like stuff like that, then you wind up hitting bandwidth limits. But I mean, that's not to say that that's what you're running into, but that definitely is a thing that occurs. Basically supersonic with the time stones. Okay. I have not heard of this. Where does that lore come from? Is that something that's in a fan game or something? Can you do Eggman from Sonic Adventure 2 in chip metal cover? That's on my list, I'm not gonna lie. You heard it here first, people of cyberspace. That's on my list. We're just gonna leave it at that. It's fan made, but I think it would be cool. That does sound pretty cool. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Frick! Yeah, yeah. Whoop. My toes are cold. Waka. Ah. Goo, goo, goo. Yeah. I just love all this just like smooth looking animations in this game that they put in here. I'm just such a big fan of that. These just look phenomenal. I'm just such a fan of that enhancement. Whoa! My shoe is off, my foot is cold, I have a bird I like to hold. Teeth are cold. Now my story is all told. Dadgummit. Hello, Sega Genesis. I do want to do my own when I learn how to do it. Whoop. It'd be amazing if time stones were physically present for Sonic. Yeah! I do not know how I survived that. That was a freak of nature. Tweedledum. Ho, ho, ho. Yep, Tails, just do your thing. Just do your thing. Da-da. Oh yeah, now. Sicka-ticka-doo, blicka-ticka-doo, blicka-ticka, Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, I'll take that. I will happily consume that. Ah. Now, modern Pokemon games, there's an IV judge that tells you how good or bad your IV is. Emerald's first, then whoa! Well, that's even tough to use. Yep. Oh. Shkataka-doo. Tails is being used as a meat shield. You're not wrong. You are not wrong in the slightest. Get out of my face. Whoop. Huh. Bro, I can't get over how good the rotation on those gears is. Things that, like, literally nobody would talk about if they were just playing this for the first time. Ho, ho, ho! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Aww. Whoop. Got it. Sometimes you gotta be reckless with your rings. Sometimes it's a necessity. Rarely does it backfire. Rarely. Occasionally it does. But rarely. The biggest problem is usually when you need 50 rings. Yeah, enemies in this zone are a little brutal. You just gotta be ready to get hit repeatedly. Thanks for the boost, Tails. Whoop! Got him. Sonic 2 is actually, like, I was just thinking about this, is actually, like, a lot more difficult with Knuckles than it is with Sonic. Like, bosses like this, like, you can't, because Knuckles can't jump as high as Sonic can, so you wind up in weird situations because he can't jump as high. Ah! Come on now. Yeah, specifically the final boss. Woo! Love it! Yep, yep. Oh, yeah, now, Exactly that. Cyberspace, I must go to the loo. I will be back very quickly. This will not take long, so don't nobody go nowhere. gain. I'm my own master now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And we're back. Ah. Whoop. Okay, I need to know which set this, which Lego set this figure was released in, because that's really cool that they did that. Dadgummit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Dadgummit. In a checkout line. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. That's very cool. I didn't know I should be on the lookout for any Sonic figures in that kind of setting. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. OG Happy Dude, what the H is going on? How's it going? Doodle-doo, doodle-doo. Happy Dude, oh, you freaking fool. Racking up on the credits there, Happy Dude. That's very cool. Then you get the final stage. Wait a minute for the zone music to play before fighting Silver Sun. Yes. I will definitely do that. That song, it definitely does a lot more than, you know, what you would hear in like the literal first 5 seconds that it takes you to proceed to the next area.
In a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
As it does, as it do. Well, Happy Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you get out of said funk quickly. You start feeling a little better. I'm familiar with some funks. I know this feel. Frick. Whoop. All right. This fire does not hurt. What? This is what happens when I try to do precision platforming while also glancing at chat. It's fine, though. There's supposed to be a whole stage for Death Egg. For Death Egg being rescued in Sonic and Knuckles. Oh yeah, there was the desert level in Sonic 2. I totally forgot about that. When we get to the last level, I'll show you guys
On December 10th,
the figures that I have.
2024, MichaelK said, pro tip, use both of your hands instead of just one.
I stand by that statement. I stand by it fully. First time learning about all of this for your stream. What kind of that's fantastic. What kind of things are you learning? Just all the random things we're discussing here. That's one of my favorite things to do on this stream is just talk about all these random things, random little factoids. Oh, forgot that I was a super boy here. Oh, I forgot to show this, the edge animation as supersonic. That's cocky, you know what I'm saying? I love that. That's such a cool little detail. Ho, 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 ho. Whoop. Huh, put me in here. Whoop. The only thing about Supersonic is it kind of makes some of these platforming things a little more difficult. Because a guy is so fast in this corner of cyberspace here. You just got to be really, really careful, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, do not crush me, please. Tweedledum-dum. Love it. Let's do the thing. Yo, yeah, yeah. Mania and Mirage Saloon so much, a lot of Wild West vibes. Yeah, I wonder if that's kind of one of their inspirations for that level. Oh, you said that. Smile. Heard about the Crazy Taxi speed run with a complete Offspring cover band. I did watch a little bit of it. I need to watch some more of it. Because I love Crazy Taxi and I love the Offspring, and the combination is fantastic. But yeah, while we're listening, I'm gonna go get something.
One-half teaspoon for fast, effective relief.
Yeah, this song goes places. It, in fact, goes places. It's so funny, like, literally, you only hear like 5 seconds of this song. But there's all this extra stuff in it. I get it, though. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. Let's check it out. Hang on. Let me scooch some stuff over here. First of all, we have this guy who we are about to fight in this video game. Such a cool thing that they released a figure of this. Like, I love that so much. Absolutely amazing that they did that. And then we got the big boy here. Love that. Super cool. I literally had to get this. Like, it was without question that I had to get this. One of my favorite bosses in any Sonic game. But yeah, I showed this on stream a while back. But basically, you have this, like, for those of you who have not seen this, you basically have this like little projectile Sonic here. He's like a rubber ball, and you launch him at this, and then when he hits here, then it kind of damages him. You know what I'm saying? Does some damage. Oh, he's getting more and more damaged. Kablooey! And he falls apart. He didn't do a very good job falling apart. Probably because I was holding him and stuff. But, yeah. A spin ball, if you will. Exactly that. Exactly that. But, yeah. They did not have these when I was a kid. Same. Like, I would have lost my... Frick. I would have lost my mind if I had had this toy, like Sonic toys like this when I was a kid. Like, I would have absolutely lost it. Mentally, it would have sent me to a place. It would have been amazing. But yeah. So yeah, you put them back together. Also, he can shoot these out, which I'm not going to do right now because I don't want to get shot in the face. But what if he shot you in the face? That's a risk we were willing to take. Do you know where I can get that version of Winamp at? I found old versions, but they are triggering Windows protection. Let me see. Where did I get this from? Winamp, Windows 11, something like this. I don't remember where the heck I got this from. It's totally legit. It's like the Winamp community like kind of patched Winamp to work correctly on modern Windows. Let me see. Is it just Winamp? Maybe I just got it from Winamp.com. Maybe. Boomtails, how's it going? No, it's not this. It's totally not this. I don't know what. This is some like modern blah blah blah. That ain't it. Oh wait, is this the legacy player? Actually, I don't know. You could try going to Winamp.com. It's actually been so long since I installed this. I don't remember where the heck I got it from. I think it's totally legit. So I think it came from Winamp.com maybe. And then if you look on there, they have a legacy version. That freaking heck. Stuff is everywhere that you can download. I don't know what the heck the modern thing is that they have going on there, but yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's hurl ourselves back into this video game. Winamp Legacy link got 404'd. That's weird. It just worked for me. As you heard my computer doing things. Stop this nonsense. Let me post a link here. Legacy player developer. Whatever. I don't know. Copy link. Let me put this in the chats here. This should work. Maybe. Boomtails eating McDonald's. Very cool. Okay. Bro, why is he shooting his junk all over the place? Okay, let's go back into the said video game here and continue on. Let me fix my thing over here. I'm putting things where they don't belong, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Let us proceed. Why? Hey, did you know that Sonic Robo has multiple names like Robo-Sonic and Mecha Mark 1? Yes, I did know that. I totally don't remember exactly which one is which. Which one is the one in like the Game Gear game? Boom! Pick-a-doo-doo. Having infinite lives on this boss is so much better than the original. Legacy player acquired. Ah, the developer link. I did not try the developer link. Shikaka.
On December 17th, 2024, MichaelK said, "Shut your face. Shut your body parts."
That's what I'm saying. Let's try this again, please. Stop sucking, you know what I'm saying? Dadgummit! Get it together, sir. All right, Flying Duckman 360. Appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully you have a fantastic bedtime and fantastic rest of your week, and we'll see you very soon. How about a cover of Death Egg Robot theme song? Maybe. I think that song is a banger. I definitely want to do a cover of the final boss music from Sonic 3. Because it's so good. It's so. Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's so good. They added a sound effect there, right? Da-da-da. Dadgummit. Frick. Get it together. Shickadoo, dickadoo, shickadoo, dickadoo. How does Robotnik outrun Sonic in this scene? I do not know. But it happens repeatedly. Okay! This is great. This is great. We're doing fine. This is totally fine. I see no problem here whatsoever. Don't suck, idiot. Precisely that. I got 3 hits in on that one. Son!
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yeah. This is fine. Woo. I like how Robotnik's just like back there watching all this. I think that's such a cool little detail. They really nailed the detail. Son! What am I doing, brain? What is going on, brain? Get it! It's fine. This is fine. Woo! Woo!
Stop it. Get some help.
He laughs when you die. Lick-a-doo-doo, shick-a-doo-goo, shick-a-doo-goo, shick-a-doo-goo. It's good. Hi-ya! Ho-ha! A little rusty on this boss, it appears. That's crazy. The thing that's totally whack about this boss is when you play this as Knuckles. When you play this as Knuckles, the only time you can hit him is when he goes down. So, yeah. Yes, Captain.
Hi.
I
I'm
get
Captain
it.
America. Here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have. Patience.
Yes. This is getting stressful for me. Should have practiced with the toy. Oh, it's good. Okay. Okay, this is serious business now. Maybe next month we can do February Nights at Freddy's.
The current DSi count is 539. This is the 5th of the day. Potato skill.
There still are Five Nights at Freddy's games that we need to play. There are. There are. Okay. All right. He made it seem so easy when he had the toy. All right. All right. Captain America, I'm going to take your freaking advice. Oh yeah, that FNAF. Yes, absolutely that. Under Supersonic Landing Spin Dash. Oh yeah. Totally forgot about that. I got scared. I got scared. I got scared. I got frightened. Like, legit playing this as Knuckles, like, hitting him when he falls down like that, like, that's actually kind of difficult to get in there. Ah! Come on now. Come on now. Leave me alone, guy. I almost did a second one. Would have been a mistake. Would have been a mistake. Hey, look at that. So that's my problem, Miller time. Sometimes, many times, usually, all the time, I get a little too cocky.
Great Scott! One car, buddy!
No way! I can't believe this!
Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I totally forgot that he comes down here as supersonic like that. So that's cool. And he's like, psh, I don't even need you to save me, Tails. I got this. I got this. I'm gonna just fly. No improved cutscene. 0 out of 10. Yeah! Love it. Poor Tails is at least there for moral support. It's good. Scrapnik Island. That sounds familiar. That does in fact sound familiar. Bro, I love these old credit themes in old games where they go through all of the different stage themes. It's kind of like a medley of all the different stage themes. I freaking love that. IDW Sonic. Okay. I actually haven't read any of the IDW Sonic comments, but I've seen that somewhere. Somebody was talking about it, I guess. Medley is always so good. Yeah, absolutely. It's just, and like the way it transitions to all the different tempo changes and stuff, solid. Got the whole family here to celebrate. I think super chats are down. What the heck? Well, it's the thought that counts, Will. I appreciate the thought. I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. It's pretty whack. Pretty whack. They did not even come through in the chat. Like YouTube just like did nothing. Straight up bogus. Straight up bogus. I want to hear all the credits medley from 1, 2, and Knuckles, and combine into one. Yeah. Super weird, Will. Super weird. Look at that. Freaking Death Egg. Oh. That is super, super freaking cool. What the heck? This is totally different. They connected the dots. That's got to be Knuckles there in the bushes being like, what the freaking heck? That was really cool. That was an amazing. The box art for Sonic 3, you're right. Woo. Oh, the music, bro. Oh, bro, that was so good. That was such a good scene. I appreciate them adding some different sound effects in these games. Like, they just added, like, turning into Supersonic there. Super, super cool detail. Super cool detail. All right, we ain't playing any Sonic 3 right now. That's not happening. Woo! Man, love how there's no dialogue. Yeah, that was like so well done. That communicated so much, and there was zero dialogue. Like, that was just fantastic. Well done. Well done. Man, that was, I really, really enjoyed that. Like, I feel like they just added so many really cool little things. There's like some additional sound effects, some of the additional, like the ending there with transitioning into Sonic 3. I don't know. And then the Hidden Palace stuff, that fantastic. They nailed Sonic 2 in this. I'm really questioning if I'm going to enjoy Sonic 3 and Knuckles as much as I enjoyed Sonic 2, just because of the changed music. I can already tell you I'm not going to be a fan of that. But yeah, so that being said, next week we're going to continue with Sonic 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to play all the way through Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. got back to see you finish the game. Yep, just finished it. Let's just try to donate $5 US dollars and say, woo. Wait, I can do that better. Woo. Great game. Sax. All the saxes. All the yays, lulls. All the shreds. Will, I appreciate your attempt at donating that for those $5 US dollars. That attempt is greatly appreciated. I appreciate your attempted support more than I can possibly tell you. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. But yeah, so next week, definitely we're getting all 14 Chaos Emeralds, all that craziness that is happening. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how, if we're going to be able to make it all the way through. We'll see. If we don't, then we may stop halfway. I don't know. We'll feel it out. We'll just see what happens. But definitely picking up right here where we ended today, picking up with some Sonic 3. I could say you're burning way past cool. Well, I appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that. Much love, brother. Always fun, always exciting, always enjoyable. Looking forward to next week. I appreciate that. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that enjoyment is being had. Mutual enjoyment is occurring. I'm so good at those stages. Play Sonic 1 on my Sonic and Knuckles. Played hundreds of those. Yeah, I feel like I got pretty good at them too. So we'll see. We'll see how well I fare this time around. I played many of them in Sonic Mania too, most recently. So there's that. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for accompanying me on this journey through the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 portion of Sonic Origins. We will be right here back next week starting at 6:30 p.m. Central Time for some Sonic 3, continuing Sonic Origins with Sonic 3. And until then, I hope all of you have a fantastic rest of your week, a fantastic weekend. You can hurl your fingers into the like button and even the subscribe button if you have not done that. We'll show like, man, we're just what we're made of. You're not wrong. E102 Gamma. Hope all of you take care, and I will see you all very soon for some more MichaelK TV. Deuces.